We've always spoken about how essential sleep is. And I never imagined that we would be talking about sleep even when we, are talking about astronauts. I mean, it's obvious to some of the people out there, but I didn't think that it would play such an important role. Having good night's sleep and taking breaks is so important to foster innovative powers. Apollo 11's landing on the moon would have never happened if it weren't for one idea, that of lunar orbit rendezvous. Astronauts could first safely reach the surface by having their main spacecraft orbit around the moon closely. And once their spacecraft was in the orbit, they could use a final landing unit to cover the distance to the moon's surface. Now, don't think this idea came from a 48-hour brainstorming, marathon. Instead, it came out of, it came from, months of deliberate tinkering with the various possibilities and outcomes. And so crucially during this period, there were plenty of breaks and rest period during which the ideas could develop. So, taking breaks and getting a good night's sleep isn't really laziness. It's a part of this whole idea generation process, because this gives your mind enough space to be able to think out of the box, to be innovative in coming up with a solution. If you can, go back into the history and, if you can look in the present also today, you would find many such, people like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg who are strong advocates of, of using, proper breaks in between your creative time and in between your work, life, and making time for, energizing yet peaceful activities like long walks. I think exercise breaks are very, very helpful, especially when you're stuck somewhere, while doing a creative job. I end up taking short walks, very, very often. And in fact, when I'm working from home and, when I'm probably, at a place where I can take a quick nap, after lunch, I think that's very productive. So don't hold yourself, for taking a quick nap. I don't feel guilty for taking these short breaks or, taking a quick nap, because it makes me more productive. Next time you're stuck, and you are trying to find a solution, try sleeping on it. Probably you will come up with a better idea in the following morning. Try and see and let me know how this works for you. In the next video, we will talk about the importance of having positive attitude.